you know what the weird thing is? You know what, in the last episode where I said goodbye, I looked at my microphone like I was talking to somebody. Like I'm talking to somebody right now. Like I'm looking into the microphone like I would be looking into, like you watching, looking into your eyes. Stop looking at me. Anyway, pink coin hidden in a roof drain. Check out where the roof dips. My face it drips. I was like, it's not dripping. Dr. Gerard. Not being a member of high society myself, I've never been so much as had a conversation with Baron Reinhold. Now, laddie, much as I'd like to keep chatting, I'm awfully tired. I think I need to go and lie down. Are you feeling unwell, sir? I'm just exhausted lately. It's that awful noise coming from the tower, you see. It's got so loud I can't sleep or wink at night. Do you know what's causing that noise? The noise, blah. It's just a rumour, but I hear that every time that sound rips through St. Mystere, someone disappears. They say the ones who go missing are people who've been talking about feeling tired. Oh god, I was thinking Gerard was going to be the next one. But those who disappear are back before you know it, so it's probably just a little poppycock. Whenever the noise occurs, someone disappears. Interesting. Do you think the peculiar sound has anything to do with that strange old man who kidnapped Raymond? Certainly a possibility, isn't it? But why would he release his victims after going through the trouble of kidnapping them? I'm really starting to think that the guy who looks like a creepier version of Santa Claus is kidnapping people and making versions of them out of wax or something. I say wax, just makes me think of Doctor Who, but I'm pretty. Maybe the Baron gave his wife to that guy and she's still alive, but being as Dahlia or something. I don't know. Maybe that's why Dahlia looks so much like whatchamacallit, the Baron's first wife. And then he asked him to make something, and Flora didn't like it. And it seemed like it talking about the statue, but then he says Flora likes to hang around at whatchamacallit's grave, but that's where the statue, the thing of whatchamacallit is. I can't remember her name. And it sounds like Flora. What he's talking about for Flora running away from something is Dahlia. I don't know. It seems like everyone in this place is false. It's like Wax World. Or the House of Wax. Okay, we need to talk to Gerard again. There's my little theory there. You two are certainly crazy about puzzles, aren't you? Well, I've got a what-proper puzzle for you. A what-proper puzzle for you? For you again? Why can't we get a simple one? A number of 5-sided shapes are hidden within the picture below. How many can you find? Answer when you think you found every hidden shape. 5-sided shapes. Not 4, not 3, not 6, but 5. Now, 5-sided shapes. Well, there's a ton of triangles. There's a massive square. 1, 2, 3, 4 square. Let's look at the hints. There are no equilateral pentagons within the shape, so all the ones you do find will have at least 2 sides with different lengths. Count each one you spot. Count every 5-sided shape you can find. Each pentagon you spot can be reproduced on a different section of the picture by rotating the image 90 degrees. That means that for every type of pentagon you find, you've actually found 4 pentagons. Surround the square in the middle of the picture with triangles from within the picture to make different pentagons. Make a special effort to look for pentagons formed by attaching multiple triangles to the square in the picture. These are usually the hardest spots. And there are actually... I wasn't so sure how to go about this one. I wasn't sure about the counting and stuff, but apparently there's 12.
Every puzzle has an answer.
I'm not sure here. Nice work. 3 Different types of pentagons are hidden in this picture. Since each shape can face 4 different directions, you have a total of 12 unique pentagons, like that. That would have taken me a while to figure out. I just wasn't so sure about figuring out where the sides were and everything. What cunning lad you two are. I hope you'll stop by and solve puzzles with me again sometime. Yay, he likes us. Oh, now we're up into this door and we have to go talk to the Om Nom guy. Prosciutto! Hey Professor, did you find what you were after? Never mind that though, I've got something more important to talk about. Namely, chocolate. Help me solve this puzzle, and I'll tell you something I bet you'll find very interesting. Chocolate, yeah. Okay, 30 out of 30. You have a hankering for chocolates. So you buy a huge sheet of 30 chocolate squares. The sheet is 5 squares long by 6 squares wide. You can only break the chocolate at the lines that run between the squares, and you aren't allowed to stack multiple segments on top of each other. Keeping those rules in mind, what is the fewest number of times you'll need to break the chocolate in order to separate each of the 30 chocolate squares? How many times do I need to break? What is the fewest number of times you'll need to break the chocolate in order to separate each of the 30 chocolate squares? It's going to be a trick question here. Besides cutting along the lines, obviously. It's common for people to start thinking about the way they need to break the chocolate in order to achieve the objective at hand. However, the truth is that no matter how you break the chocolate, the answer you arrive at will be the same. Okay, split a sheet of chocolate and you get 2 segments where there was only one before. If you then break one of your 2 segments, you get a total of 3 segments. Your third break, regardless of what segment you choose, will yield a total of 4 segments of chocolate. You see a pattern here? You know times you need to break the chocolate in order to separate each of the chocolate squares. Since you can't break multiple segments of chocolate at a time, you increase the total number of segments you have by 1. If you got onto that, the rest of the problem should be a breeze. Oh my god, that's a lot of times. Apparently it's this. If anyone's watching, like, getting annoyed that I'm actually trying to figure out these puzzles, I'm doing this because some of these puzzles seem like they take a little bit of a while to figure out. I'm not being lazy, it's just I'm not one of the smartest people in the world, so it probably would take me a while to figure out.
Here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
Apparently it's this. That's right, if you follow the rules set out in the puzzle, then it really doesn't matter how you break up the chocolate, the number of segments you have increases by 1 each time you break a chunk off the sheet. You start with 1 segment of chocolate, so 29 breaks later, you should have 30 segments. Like that. I don't know why, but it's confusing me a little, I don't know why. That makes sense. Okay, now about that hot info I promised. If you want to experience the best dining in Mystere, you've got to check out Crouton's restaurant. Everything he makes is YUMMY. Don't even get me started on those tubes. You'll have to try it yourself. We got a world map. Apparently that goes to Luke. He's going to be well chuffed. So, let's go check out his room. The inn. It's been a while since we've got one of these. Well, it's better, but there's still much to be done, and Luke, yes, it's finally starting to feel like home. And you can see there, his happiness is going quite high. Needs work, and he says, alright. Nice TV. This is a bit of a funny place. Right at the base of his bed. Not even facing straight out the where you'd be laying. Facing completely away. How the hell do we get out of here? Oh yeah, back. Guessing I'll save as well, just in case. And I guess I'll end it off here after talking to the Om Nom guy. So I will see you all next time.